So yesterday morning, I was lucky enough to catch a live poetry class from Rupi Kaur. She's an absolutely incredible, emotive poet who dives deeply into the most vulnerable states of mind. And I found her class really fun and really enlightening. And so I wanted to share the pieces that I wrote yesterday. The first prompt, she asked us to imagine ourselves as a home. So here's what I have. Here lies a well-loved home, though mostly barren from board to base. It is imbued with warmth and love, from many joyous moments lived. The first thing that you will see is an abundance of overgrowth and weeds, but possessing a familiar eye, one might realize the many auspicious offerings. Medicine, food, and magic surround this place we're in. Breathe deep. Let the scent of blossoms and herbs relax you from within. There's not another soul for miles. You can run outside naked and sing as loudly as you'd like, and not a single unwanted eye will see. That is, of course, except for all the critters, but they don't mind this fun and fleshy scene. Knock hard. The walls are thick. Don't be alarmed if the splintered old door gives you a prick. The first things you spy as you enter the door are bright, colorful artworks adorning all the walls, and so much natural light pouring in from all directions. It warms you and invites you deeper in. There's a wooden table, dark and old, with 2 matching chairs, and a vase of many flowers cut fresh from the garden. This home is simple in division, and mostly opened wide. Only enough privacy as is needed, and lofty, mind-freeing ceilings. The kitchen is full of life. There's fresh fruit on the counter. Beneath the floorboards lies the evidence of months of storage and preparation for tough and hungry winters. But for now, it is warmed by the oven. And 2 loaves of bread stand cooling by the window. Food is joy in this home. There are always offerings: soup, bread, tea, and cookies. I hold a deep admiration for the sturdy foundations and the endless creeping vines that propagate on the walls outside. But most especially, I love the fact that somehow it all fits together snugly, while everything stands crooked. It feels only warm, loved, and lived in. You could cut back all the grass and seal all the cracks that let in the dust and the wind, but really, if I were you, I wouldn't change a thing. When people leave, they're surprised, because the home has a modest exterior, but this place leaves them feeling encouraged and seen. Although this place won't go out of its way to make itself noticed, it will surely welcome you, just like you were family, even if this means you take a piece of it when you leave. Sorry about all the commotion. The second prompt of 3, the third I will not share, but the second prompt, she read us Robert Frost's The Path Less Traveled and asked us, why did you decide to take the path less traveled? I am going to find a place for myself, somewhere that I don't feel so lost or forgotten. Or no, wait. Is it seen? Whatever it is, that's where I'm going, although each step feels difficult and uncertain. I'm drawn to the overgrowth and the unfamiliar because it feels so much less confining than the common, the manicured, the set right before you. It makes me want to scream when I imagine myself as any other being in any situation more normal. I realize with each step I've taken. This road seems like it's going to last forever, but really, the journey is where I'm going, because my destination isn't really a place, but rather an exercise in doing something meaningful. One foot in front of the other, stepping not gingerly, but with ginger, with spice and spark and flavor, and healing that is unique to only me. I'll bathe myself in it to remind me with each step of my journey that self-love is a practice in gratitude-seeking, be it from the sky or the grass or the chittering of the leaves. Let them speak to you and call back with your own joyous singing, even when you feel hollow, beaten down, or unseen. The journey isn't a burden. It's only as fun as you make it, like a bumpy ride in an old pickup truck. No matter where you go, just remember where you came from. So the third prompt, she asked us to write a grateful text to a friend, and I went ahead and sent that to that friend. You know who you are, and I love you. I'm way too embarrassed to share it here. But I hope she does more of these classes, because these aren't the type of poems I would normally write, but they really showed me a lot, so I hope you enjoyed.